Okay, we're live. Hello, everybody. Hi, I'm your girl, Fell in Love with Carly, and I'm here with my back to school edition. This is college and university edition, and I have today our freshman for the week is KoJo. Hello, KoJo.
Hey, Cece.
How are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. You looking good over there. Thank you for joining me on the show. Thank you for offering these people that are upcoming freshmen or maybe
Yeah.
people that are interested in going to school, but they might have thought about it, but didn't really go too far in detail about it. So thank you. And your father was here yesterday.
Yeah.
Kudos to him.
Yeah.
Listen, he made sure he said that you were his junior. So
Yeah.
I want to say this is Junior here. He has joined us, so you guys know that Dad Kame is my brother. This is my younger brother, so this is my nephew right here, guys. So this is very special to me, a very special moment for me, and thank you guys for joining me. If you guys have any questions, don't forget just shoot your questions in here, and we will do our best to answer them.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
let's start off with you entering high school. When you enter high school, let's think about it. Think back way back when. Did you even think about, was college anywhere in your mind? Was anywhere in your vision? Was that something that you just desired?
Mm, Desired, no, but I knew it was in the plan. So I knew once I got out of high school, I was gonna go to college. It was, I think my school probably had us do a little vision board type of paper, and then so it made me think about it a little bit. Never thought about, well, what school I'm gonna go to, but I always knew I was gonna go to college.
You always knew.
Hmm.
Did you ever think about what was your desire? What is your desire? Like your
To be honest,
passion. What are you most passionate about?
I'm passionate about like coding, like technology. I find technology very interesting. And I feel like in the future it's gonna probably come in a lot of handy to know that type of area. So yeah, my biggest passion is technology, coding, how it works, a little engineering behind it a little bit. But yeah,
Okay, so is that the field that you're going into?
yeah, I'm going to technology, engineering, coding. Yeah, yeah,
Okay. So you excited. I saw you light up when you said that. You're excited
yeah,
about it.
yeah. I'm pretty excited. It's just a lot to look forward to. It's a lot
Are
to look
you
forward to.
are you going to dive into like the gaming aspect of coding, like creating your own?
Yeah, actually, my cousin has a game they're working on. I'm gonna help him with that.
I
Yeah,
love
that's what
it.
we, yeah.
So you've already gotten started into coding already. You already have some experience.
Yeah, I took a few coding classes in high school. I took some classes that was designed around 3D modeling on there. I did some 3D engineering on the computer. So um that's gonna come in handy. I took a coding club around ninth grade, I think. Oh, that
Okay.
was fun. So
Okay, so
yeah,
it's something that you absolutely enjoy.
yeah,
See, my grandfather, your great grandfather, used to say, if you do something that you love doing, that you'll never have to work again.
yeah,
So that's why I love to ask everybody I interview about passion, no matter who they are, because I want to know, are they in a space where their heart is, or they do it just for the money?
yeah,
When you do something because your heart is there, you bring your heart to it and people feel it.
yeah.
Okay, so let's see. For anybody that's actually thinking about getting to college and university, like to that part of their role, What kind of advice would you give some younger people?
Okay. So like going into it,
Yeah, so like if they were, I don't want to say if they're in the high school, they could be younger than high school and they really
yeah.
don't know what direction to go into. But as a young person, what kind of advice would you give other young people who don't really know exactly what they want to do or who they are? Do you have some advice you can give them?
Okay, yeah, for in high school, if you're in high school, or if you're just like before that 12th grade year, I say just live your life, because if you just doing what you want and just going with the motion, flowing, you're gonna eventually find your passion. And with that passion, you can take you can take it into college, and then you can follow that because coding and technology hasn't been like my main focus. And to be honest with you, now that I look back on it, it is my passion. I really do enjoy coding. I did a lot of stuff in the past to where it brought me to this point so I can go to college and learn more about it and it can help me in the future. So like living your life, like I like gaming, playing the game. I'm gonna make my own. It's like you got to do what you want, have fun with life, and then it's gonna help you find your passion.
I
And it's gonna
like that answer. Yes. Yes. I love that answer. Thank you.
yeah.
But see, that's the thing. Your heart comes in there. When you speak from the heart, it resonates. People can feel that. So, as an upcoming freshman, an entering freshman, what are some of your ideas? Tell me, what do you think life is going to be like? Dormitory life is going to be like?
Okay, I feel like when I finally go into my own dorm, it's gonna be like I'm gonna be free. I'm not in a cage, but I'm still living with my dad. He still got his own rules. But when I'm in a dorm, I'm on my own, and it's gonna be surreal. It's gonna be like I'm really on my own, but I might like that though. Like it's like I'm still gonna keep in top contact with my dad. I'm gonna still come back, call him, but to have the freedom to be able to go out and do what I want and it's all like at my fingertips. It's all up to me. I don't have to ask for permission. I don't gotta make sure he okay with it. I don't gotta. Only person I really gotta maybe talk to or confront is my roommate. And if my roommate, I'm pretty sure my roommate should be cool. Hopefully, hopefully, because I didn't choose.
You know how to set the atmosphere. You can do that with your own energy. You got that. You have that energy yourself. And thank you, Sam, for the comment about enjoying everything that I share. I appreciate it, and thank you for joining us to watch my college university edition. That's very thoughtful of you. Thank you. And Cole, back to you. Yeah, okay. I asked you about dormitory life, and you
Yeah.
said you'll be free. Are you interested in getting involved in any activities while you're at school, away, like sports, anything?
Okay, sports.
It doesn't have to be just sports. It could be any clubs, anything.
No, I know during orientation, I met this one dude. He was like, we was cool. He was a cool guy. We was like, he wanted to join a, a, a so I think I can't
Right.
think of the word. Yeah, frat pretty much. And I was like, I would do it with him. Now, depending on the frat though, because on TVs I see a lot of frat stuff where it's like a lot of drinking, a lot of partying, and I do want to party. I do want to have like that part of the college experience, but I don't want to do it too much where it's like I'm out partying 24/7. I'm not in my classes, so I do want to join a frat. I do. I might have,
Yeah.
you know, getting a little club here and there. I know I am going to work out a lot. So outside of school activity, yeah, I might be in the gym for the most part. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Balance.
Yeah,
Do all things in moderation and be balanced. Make sure you're still focused on what you're there for.
yeah, yeah,
But still you're young, so just appreciate the space that you're in and make sure that you give gratitude to the Most High about everything that you're doing, everything that you put your hands on, because you're going to impact time with everything that you do.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, uh, and it's just an exciting thing. Is there something in particular that your parents did for you to help you steer you in the direction of university life or college life?
Um, my father, I was, he rewarded our family with benefits for getting good grades. Now, my grades after like fourth grade ish, around like the lower grades, I stopped taking school seriously, and I was started doing the bare minimum. So I was like a C student from, we'll say, fourth grade to ninth, maybe, yeah, ninth. After after ninth, that's when it started hitting me that now my grades do affect my future. So I had to take it seriously. My dad always was adamant on making sure I was not playing the game too much. He helped me with some discipline. He helped me he helped me find out he helped me explore. He helped me get out of my comfort zone. He brought me to schools where they have a lot more opportunities where I did get into coding. I learned more about engineering. He helped me a lot more than I thought about. He is one of the main reasons why I'm going to college today or this year.
Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. I can tell you this, your father was talking yesterday about your graduation, your high school graduation, and how emotional it made him to hear your name called out because you're named after him. And he
Yeah,
said, I never thought it would feel that way to hear my name called, even though it wasn't me. But he just was so proud in that moment, so he definitely celebrates every part of your journey along the way. And so
yeah,
I want you to make sure along the way, while you are away, that you celebrate every part of your journey as well. Everything that you do, that you um even you have to push past some points,
mhm,
things that you may not want to finish, but you just get in there and just dive in and do it anyway. When you do it, make sure you celebrate those accomplishments. And it doesn't have to be like getting drunk or anything. It could just be telling the creator, thank you for allowing you to finish it and to give you the grace. Just make sure you give gratitude to the universe so that it can keep giving back to you.
yeah. I'll make sure I do that. I'll make sure.
Yes, yes, yes. So you have two sisters
Yeah,
that are on their way that have been there for 3 years at university life. Oh yeah, I had to make sure I fact check these things. It's been three.
this big area, yeah.
This will be their third year. Is there any advice that they could give you? See, I want to know what you think college life is like, because this is going to be about, because this is your first year and you really don't know.
Mm-mm.
You only know what they said, what you heard.
I mean, I visited down there for about a week. It seems like I feel like high school is supposed to prepare you for college,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't. Like it does. It helps us with the discipline, making sure we're on time, making sure because as kids we don't have that discipline. So for us to be on like a schedule, constantly in school for 8 hours, it is good for our brains, even though we don't feel like it is, to make sure we are capable of waking up early when we need to prioritize in our classes. Um, but it's real spacious and free and more interactive. Like in high school, um, your teachers ask you a lot of the times. They ask you, make sure you got your homework, make sure you do this, make sure you do that. That in college they don't have that. They have professors. They lecture you if you're supposed to get a lecture, tell you what you need to do. You take notes if you do. If you don't, like if people sleep, you sleep. It's like it's really you on your own. You would have to have your own discipline, and and that's what I'm that's what I did learn from my trip there, spending about a week. It was nice. It was an eye opener to make sure to really know that I have to be disciplined myself. Like I feel like I have good self discipline, but the self discipline I have is only gonna give me like a C student. I can't be a C. I could, but I don't want to be a C student no more. I want to be the best student I can be. So my discipline has to go up a little bit. I have to make sure I'm not lollygagging. I make sure my work is on time. If I don't understand something, I have to reach out to my professor. Um, I gotta make sure I'm okay. And if I'm not, ask for help. But that's kind of the mentality I feel like, or the college experience I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have to go through. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I hear you saying is you're gonna find yourself there. Like it's you really
Yeah.
have to find.
You.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. That's really good. Okay, so do you have like a I know that you say it's about the discipline and to make sure you get things done on time. Do you have a certain strategy already picked out?
Yeah. So I know when it comes to me, I'm a bit, I might be a tad bit a procrastinator. So I don't want my classes back to back where I'm rushing. So I made, because you can't customize your schedule. I made it where I got time in between it. So I'm not sitting there with 30 minutes left to my next class. I got a good hour or two. So I can study for 10 minutes, take a 5 minute break and if I need to study some more. Or maybe I need some free time. Like if I'm good in the class, I know everything is kind of easy. I can take that time for me to make sure I'm not overwhelmed by the classes and the workload because I don't want to be stressed in college. My sisters say the first year you don't it's not really you don't want it to be stressful. Your first year is supposed to be like your easiest because it's more like a welcome. So it's like you want to enjoy your college experience because as time go on, it is going to get harder because that's when you start finalizing your major and you start you about to get put into the workforce where you are on your own. You make your own money. You have your own job. I mean, you might have a job in college, but that's not like a major. It's not your major. So
Right.
um so yeah, I forgot what I was going on. My fault. My
You're
fault.
doing good. You're doing very well. You're doing
Going
extremely well.
thank you. Thank
Yes, you're welcome. Um, moving forward, uh, now listen. Now I'm over here like,
you. My
what
fault.
was I
My bad.
it happens sometimes, but you know what? I embrace it because that's what makes me me. When they watch, they know how I am. It's like, listen,
And there's no reason to try to be perfect.
yeah, I don't care about that perfection thing. Listen, I just care about being myself. And that's
Love it.
part of my character. So you're gonna see what you see here. You know, let me see. Okay, so if you could just think, this is really just about your imagination. Okay, so we've imagined your first year. Now, can you imagine what your second year would be like, or the end, like when you've actually finished with college, what that would be like?
Um, my second year, I feel like I feel like my second year is gonna go a little bit better. A little bit. Well, I feel like I'm gonna enjoy my first year. My second year, I'm gonna enjoy too, but it's not gonna be like my first year because my first year I'm experiencing everything for the first time. I'm a rookie, I'm just getting in there. My second year, I feel like I adapt pretty well. I'm a very adaptive, so I'm gonna be more comfortable with the environment. I'm gonna know where my classes are for, like off rip. Um, I know how to operate the system, and I should be on autopilot. Not on autopilot because that sounds like I
More
just don't care.
used to it.
Nor used to it. So it's like
Mhm.
you know, um, I'm not wondering like I'm not asking for help. My professors, I probably know a few professors. Um, more comfortable with my teachers. Uh, I think my second year is gonna be a lot more comfortable. Is what I think I'm trying to say. When it comes to being out and over in college, I don't know. And that's one thing I can't think of because although I'm very passionate with technology and coding, going through college, I might meet somebody who has or is doing something that I have never heard of, and now that piques my interest, and I might switch my major. So what the future holds, I have no clue. No clue. It's my fault.
What would you like the future to hold for you?
After
If
college,
you could create it however you want,
Okay, okay. If I'm being honest with you, right?
Yeah, be
Talking about,
honest.
are we talking about like way in the future, like
However
30?
you want to put it, because
Okay,
see, God doesn't recognize time. So just
I mean, I just want. My first thing that comes to mind is like a mansion with all this stuff, but it's not. It's really not. I don't want a big mansion. I just want a nice house, a family. I do want a daughter, maybe a son. Hopefully like a year or two apart. Um, a beautiful wife. Uh, a nice area where it's like spacious, but not too spacious, where I'm like all by myself in the house. Like because I do like socializing with the neighborhood. So maybe I could see a house maybe 20 feet, maybe more, maybe like I don't know, but the spacious is it's spacious where I can have my kids um run around, maybe have a tree swings, a nice little house, enough money where I'm not worrying about college for my kids, um, worrying about what school they're gonna go to, if it's a safe school, if they have to, if I got to make sure they're not getting threatened at school. I want a nice little neighborhood where it's kumbaya, everybody know each other. Um, there's not really many problems. Um, my kid can. I just want my. I think my when I think about my future, I think I just want my kids to have a suitable life and me to be me like a fun life where they not being restricted by anything. Like if they want to go to uh the Bahamas, we can just okay, we can go. Like wherever you want to go, I can take y'all. We don't have to worry about the cost. We don't have to worry about if everybody can come. If family want to come see us, I can fly them down, or we can all go. Like it's just more a family thing. I want a life where everybody it's like not an issue. We don't have to. I don't have to tell my kids no, even if unless I feel like they don't need it. Like I don't want to spoil my kids. Although I
mhm,
don't do want to have everything, I don't want to spoil my kids to the point where they become bratty and then they whine at every the first time they say something they get a no because in life they are going to get no's, and I don't want them to be not used to that. I don't want them to be used to it where it's like, oh yeah, they said no, I expect it, but I don't want them to be get told no once and then they feel defeated and they don't want to ever ask again or they don't want to go out and live their lives.
mhm.
But they are gonna have restrictions. But yeah, I think my biggest thing is making sure my family is where they want to be at and make sure I can provide that for them. So
See, I like the fact that you went straight to being a father and straight to having a family. It's like you made sure you just went right past like after college is going to be this. You went right into this family, and it just shows that that's where you are very family oriented, and that's your goal to make sure you have this loving family. So everything that you do, it leads to this life that you desire for your family. I like to ask that question too, just to look forward. I'm really big on manifesting things, and
yeah,
I like people to see what it is they want, see what it is they desire, so that it is more obtainable because we are creators.
yeah, yeah.
And it's a full moon. So listen, it's still a full moon, y'all. So I'm going to ask that question and manifest these things with you so that you can have the desires of your heart. Speak the words that the Creator have. So thank you for joining me on my show.
Hmm.
And we're about to wrap it up. I'm going to ask you for if you have any final words that you want to give anybody. Any words of
Um,
encouragement. It could be anything. Just speak from the heart.
I mean, for every age, I feel like the best thing I can say for everybody is to just stay in the moment. I mean, I don't get it yet, but like for adults, I know there's bills out there. They got to worry about the kids gonna eat, they gonna eat. But if you so focus on the future, you're never gonna live your life. And I was talking to my cousin. My cousin is so hell bent on providing for others and making sure everybody else is satisfied. And I'm like, if you so focus on others, you're not focused on yourself, so you're not living your life. And if you're not living your life, you're not living. You're not living. Like you gotta stay in the moment. I know manifesting is real and thinking about the future, but at some point you gotta sit and think about who you have. I got my sisters here. I have two younger siblings. I got three younger sisters and a younger brother. That is amazing. They're here. I got two older sisters and an older brother. That is beautiful. I got a dad that loves me. I got I got people from family that loves me. I gotta stay in the moment, make sure I'm grounded to what I have and not what I need and what I uh what I don't have. I gotta make sure I'm happy with what I am, who I am. Because if I'm not, no matter what I do in life, it's not going to reach guide me to my goal at all. So to have that mind space where you know that today is a gift, is a present, is something I feel like all ages should have. Like parents should spend time with their children, not instead of working 24/7. I mean, I get work is important, but take a day. You got vacation days. Take
Yeah.
a day.
Yes.
Kids don't even if you don't dislike your parents right now. It's there's no guarantee they're gonna be here forever. Go say hi, give them a hug, check on them every once in a while. Just make sure they're okay. Make sure everybody's okay. If everybody checked on everybody, this world would be a beautiful place.
That's true.
That's all I got. For,
You
for that.
guys have heard it here first. Thank you, Kojo. That is an amazing word that you have given people on the way out, but those are words to live by. If you guys missed it, you still can hit rewind and play and pause, get your notebook out, get your pen and paper and take some notes because this young man right here, he has spit some wisdom to you out of the mouth of babes. Thank you so much for joining me live on my show. I will see you Friday. We're going to do a freestyle Friday. So you all will be on the show Friday just to
Okay.
talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. It's all about freestyling. So you guys listen. Tomorrow, come on and be nosy. I got the two young ladies that are going to be here live. My third year university young ladies will be here, Jazz, and they will be live at 2 p.m. tomorrow. You do not want to miss this. I'm your girl, Fell in Love with Cardi. Make sure you like, share, follow. You know how to support your girl. And this is my nephew, KoJo. Thank you, KoJo.
Thank you for having me.
All right. I love you
Thank you.
guys. Now go on and love yourselves. Bye.